we're going to get straight into the news and what's making news tomorrow. And of course, this fire situation in New South Wales is really dominating headlines in that part of the country. Now, here's how our reporter Stella Todorovic saw today's events leading in to that serious bushfire situation tomorrow.
High temperatures and dry winds will fan the flames of dozens of fires from tomorrow. The combination is cause for concern for firefighters on the ground. The Rural Fire Service issuing a statewide total fire ban for 4 days.
Under the sorts of volatile winds and the hot temperatures that we're going to be experiencing over the coming days, fire behaviour will be erratic, fire behaviour will be significant, spot fires will start well ahead of the main fire front, and we know that the majority of homes catch the light and burn down in bushfires, not from the main fire front, but from the extraordinary ember activity and spot fire activity.
The dangerous fire conditions could be problematic for the Gospers Mountain Fire northwest of Sydney. It's already burnt through more than 400,000 hectares. The communities of Bowen Mountain and Currajong Heights could be at risk.
We know that fire in the Hawkesbury is going to cause us problems tomorrow. We've got a forecast of very hot conditions, very low humidity and really strong westerly winds.
While Thursday is expected to be one of the worst days this week, it's Saturday which has the RFS Commissioner worried.
Unlike most of our bad fire weather days, we see a building of the conditions in the morning before we see them reach their peak with temperatures early in the afternoon and wind strengthening up early in the afternoon. The indications are on Saturday that we can expect the winds to be up and the conditions to be up at peak very early in the morning, and we will have sustained elevated fire dangers for something like 12 to 15 hours. So it's going to be a very difficult, horrible day on Saturday.
New South Wales Premier Gladys Berejiklian says everything possible is being done in preparation of the volatile conditions. She's advised every resident to respect the total fire ban and to have a bushfire plan in case of an emergency.
We ask everybody to be considered, everyone to please be safe and cautious, not to take any risks, and please listen to the advice you're getting, because never before have we been able to prepare so well because of the extra advice we're getting.
Energy provider Ausgrid has emergency crews on standby in case of a power outage. The heatwave is expected to last until Christmas. Stella Todorovic, Sky News, Sydney.
Well, little wonder that this story is making headlines on the front page of tomorrow's Daily Telegraph. We'll go and have a look at that newspaper now. And bracing for inferno is the headline on the front page of the Daily Telegraph. Heat rising, out of control blazes unstoppable. It says soaring temperatures and high winds have authorities fearing that a 400,000 hectare monster inferno could today surge and join with a second bush blaze to form a mega fire circling Sydney. Now, Caleb Bondar, we heard there the New South Wales Rural Fire Service talking about the issues that New South Wales is likely to encounter tomorrow, but it looks like it's going to get even worse heading into the weekend.
New South Wales just can't catch a break at the moment, can it? I mean, these fires have been burning for quite some time, and the fact that they're now going to link up and create what is basically a super fire is pretty concerning, I would think, if you are in the line of fire. It seems like this is going to be, I mean, it already is, a very bad bushfire summer. They happen sometimes. This is going to be a particularly bad one, it would seem. You know, we all know about what's happened in Victoria before. I hope, I pray, as a non-religious person I say that, that we don't have disaster in New South Wales. I mean, as Gladys Berejiklian said, we're in a better position than ever to prepare, fight, get out of the way of these things, but we're not having a good summer. And, you know, it's only the 18th of December, so there's a lot more of this to come, and this fire's not going to stop burning anytime soon. So I'm just glad I'm not in New South Wales, put it that way.
Yeah, me too. Ollie, I'm interested in your thoughts about the politics around all of this. In particular, we've seen so much criticism in the past couple of days, most of it in the Twitter sphere, I'd have to say, though, about the Prime Minister's decision to go on leave. What have you made of all that? Is it fair cop, or do you think people are being a bit harsh?
I think they're being a bit harsh, Matt. I think that we sometimes see an alternative universe on Twitter, and I know we're all on there, and particularly as journos as we are, we like to have a good look at what everybody's talking about in the Twitter sphere. But I think we also have to you give a little bit of credit here to Anthony Albanese today, the Labor leader, who said he will criticise Scott Morrison for a number of his activities or events, but one of them is not going on leave. The PM is entitled to have a break. He's entitled to go on a holiday. The optics of this are not great. I think we can all agree to that. But I think that the carry-on and the fact that many people are blaming the Prime Minister for the fact that he's gone on a holiday while these fires continue to rage. I mean, fair cop for Tony Abbott before he was criticised when he would leave his post as Prime Minister to go and fight the fires. So you can't win either way. I think that everybody needs to just really say thank you to the firefighters. That's the best thing that we can all do, Matt, and that's the support I think that most Australians can throw behind our career and volunteer firefighters who won't be home for Christmas, who are working, endless and tireless shifts, who are looking for a break, but they know they've got a job to do and they will continue to do it. So the best thing that we can all do is say thanks to the fireys and ask them what support or help or assistance they need and get on with assisting them in any way, shape or form that we can do that.